Hey guys, this is Bish Reviews and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another Disney storybook review. And on today's episode I have Disney Pixar's A Bug's Life classic storybook. So yes, lately I've been doing Disney classic storybook reviews, and I did put up a video for requests for review. So if you guys have any requests and all that, you can go to that video, choose from the selection, and let me know what book you want me to review next. So yeah, let us begin with this review. So this classic storybook is by Mouseworks, and it has that very beautiful picture of the characters in the front with that leafy green background. On the top here it says Disney Pixar A Bug's Life, and bugs have little bug silhouettes in there. And down there it says classic storybook in black. And here we have the characters from the movie. We have Princess Ada, Flick, and Dot. And there's the caterpillar. I forgot his name, but he's one of the funny characters in the movie. So at the spine of the book, as we can see, it says Disney Pixar A Bug's Life, a Mouseworks classic storybook, and we have the Mouseworks logo in there. So here is the back of the book, and here are a few of the other characters. There is the villain grasshoppers flying from the top, and on top here it says Disney's classic storybook collection, and here are a few of the things. If you want to read that, please pause the video. And also in here it says a Mouseworks classic storybook, and on the right side bottom we have the barcode. So let us open the book and have a better look on the inside. So on the very first page, like every other classic storybook, we have the Disney classic characters. On this side, we have the few of the things by Walt Disney, so if you want to read that, please pause the video. And here it says this Disney Classics Collection storybook belongs to. And yes, because I thrifted the storybook, this book belonged to Melanie. So Melanie, if you're watching this video, please let me know if this is your book. So on this page, we again have the title of the storybook. On the top here, it says Disney Pixar A Bug's Life Classic Storybook on all black. And we have Flick and Dot. And down here, we have Mouseworks and a few of the other details. If you want to read that, please pause the video. So here begins the story. Now if you want to read the story, please pause the video because I'm going to be focusing on the illustrations and a little bit of storyline and the quality of the book. So yeah, talking about the quality, the books have a thicker page compared to other classic storybooks by Fantastic or Paragon. So yeah, the movie begins with the ants trying to collect food, and we do not know what they're collecting that food for. And we discover that they're collecting this food for the grasshoppers. There's Princess Ada. She's, a queen in line who is trying to practice her trade. So here is the queen and Princess Dot. It's Ada's younger sister. And here's Flick. So he's very, innovative with his technology and devices and all that. So he's trying to show them a new device to collect the, food, which could be quicker, but then again, they do not have time for it. So yeah, again, talking about the illustration, these illustrations are more of a 2D and not matching the movie. The movie illustration, but they do represent the movie really nicely. So yeah, here's Flick trying to explain Dot about a few things. So when the grasshoppers arrive, everybody goes into panic and they try to go inside their anthill. So when Flick is trying to put the food on the place where the food was collected, he mistakenly drops all the food into the pond there. And when the grasshoppers arrive, they do not find the food, so everybody put blames on Flick, but then again, they don't know what to do, and Flick decides that he'll go to the city and find scarier bugs to scare the grasshoppers away. So here's Flick on his travel gear. So here's Dot. Dot really likes Flick, so he gets off on one of the dandelion flowers, and then he goes to the city. So this is one of the city scene. I really like how they have portrayed the insects' life, that miniature thing. That's their macro life, I would say. So here we go. And now these were the circus bugs, and they were having a show. So Flick arrives to the city, and he's trying to find the bugs. So because they were fired from the circus, they were sitting there looking for a new job. And during that time, I think he has a fight with one of the flies, and then just when they were trying to escape, Flick happens to see them. And that's where he brings them to his colony. And introduces them to all the Ents. So here's Princess Ada and Flick. So with the miscommunication that these were the warrior bugs, so guess what they're gonna do for them, and that's when they reveal that they are not warrior bugs. So she does tell them, and that's when Flick comes up with another idea that he would be coming up a plan to create something so that he can help them. But they try to escape, and there's the bird. Oh, the bird looks crazy in here. So during this time, the bird attacks, and there's Dot who falls into that place as well, and whole of the colony is looking at them, how they saved Dot. And that's when they get convinced that these are the warrior bugs. So here we go. So he's kind of injured. And that's when Princess Ada comes to Flick and says how she did not trust them and all that. And then he comes up with an idea of making bird, and that's what they share to the Ents as well, which all the Ents colony think is a great idea. So they start creating the bird instead of collecting food, and all this happens. So they hide that bird, and then there's the grasshopper. Now this is one of the funny grasshoppers as well. This is Hopper's I don't know, brother, I think, and he gives the idea that they have two other person that let's not go and everything. So the flea comes back, and then that's when everything gets revealed that they are circus bugs and not warrior bugs. So feeling that they were betrayed, the Ents ask them to leave, and they go back to getting more food. But there's not enough time. I'm sorry if I'm turning the pages really quick, because I still want you to be able to read that story. So the Hoppers come in, and Dot discovers that they are trying to kill the queen. So she tries to go to Flick and get him back, and that's when they make their plan into motion of the bird plan. And for a moment it feels like they are about to succeed because they managed to scare most of the grasshoppers, but again, because of that flea, again the bird comes into fire, and then everything falls apart. Now that's when Flick decides to stand up for his colony, and then the Ents realize their strength. And that's where the Hopper gets more angry and tries to follow them and tries to kill Flick, actually. That's when it starts raining, and then they actually reach the bird's nest, where Hopper thinks that's not even real. And he gets eaten anyways, and here's Caterpillar turning into a butterfly as well. So after all that, everyone goes back, and the Ent colony live happily ever after in there. So yeah, that ends the story. So here again we have the Disney classic characters. So here is my review to the Disney Pixar's A Bug's Life classic storybook. So yeah, I have watched this movie multiple times, and I really like this movie. It's got a good storyline, it's got a good lesson as well, and it's an entertaining movie. And also, I did not have this book earlier, and I've always wanted to get one. And one of you guys requested for a review for this book, and I thought, why not? Let's go for it. So I made this review. So the next book that you guys have requested for me to review is The Jungle Book. So that's what I'm going to be releasing next. So yeah, if you have not watched this movie, I would totally recommend you to watch it, because it's a really nice movie. And also, if you've enjoyed my review, just let me know how you feel about it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please hit the comment section below. Please do like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. And yes, if you want to make a request for a review, just comment down in the comment section below and let me know which book do you want me to review. So yeah, until the next video, thank you so much for watching.